Good evening and salutations, my B&B fans. Steffi. Ooh, this woman, this, man, I can't tell if she is just extremely brave or just arrogant as hell. She walks in Sheila's room and starts demanding answers. What are you doing with my brother? I want to know. Tell me right now. What was you sitting there talking? Are you a cop? I get it. That's your family and everything like that. But you do realize that Sheila, there's one point where, Sheila's like, listen, I love you guys and this, that, and the third. And Stephanie's like, that's what scares me. If it scares you, then why did you feel the audacity to walk into her place and start talking to a former sociopath? Okay? You're literally talking to a woman that's crazy, who has shot people, who has attacked people with killer bees, and you walk in there by yourself, demanding answers as though this woman can't sit there and flip like there's no tomorrow. I mean, hell, she even said to you that, there was a time and a place, there was a time period where, she wouldn't have let her talk to her like that. You would think that, you would honestly sit there and think that Steffi will kind of slow her roll, but she's all like, no, you're not going to be part of my family. You're not going to be part of our family. Go back to Genoa City. Oh. Oh, okay. So yeah, she pretty much made her intentions clear. Regardless of all the nice things that Sheila was meant to trying to say, oh, I want to be part of your lives, this, that, and third, that conversation went nowhere. She walked out. And then she later overheard everything that Thomas was talking about with Sheila. And this is all because Thomas just couldn't be trusted to keep his damn mouth shut. Okay? It has been days and days and days and days and days. And Sheila has to constantly sit there and call him and be like, hey, you gonna sit there and say anything? You're gonna keep your mouth shut, right? You're not gonna say anything, right? You're gonna keep your mouth shut, right? And every time, Thomas just has this attack of conscience, which clearly goes away every time he sees his parents together. But oh, when he's not seeing those two, oh, I have an attack of conscience. I gotta sit there and tell the truth. I gotta unburden myself. This has been really bad for me. Really, Thomas, how bad has it really been for you? Because if it's been so bad, you should have sat there and told her. You should have sat there and told your dad when it happened, but you didn't. And instead, we gotta sit there and see you whine and complain about how, oh, this is wrong. I shouldn't be sitting there doing this, bro. After a while, no one cares. Okay, no one cares. I don't understand how anyone actually still cares about Thomas's attack of conscience and how it's burdening him so much because no one cares anymore. Now, well, I can't speak for everyone. I can speak for myself, and well, I don't care. Okay, I simply do not care. Um, he's been being really cryptic with his dad. He's been really cryptic with his dad also. Telling his dad, "Oh, I got to be the one to." I don't exactly remember what he said, but he said something cryptic, and his dad was like, "Well, what are you talking about?" You know. But Tom's like, "Oh, I love seeing you two together. You and mom together. You're great. Yada yada yada." Taylor comes in, and Taylor's like, "You need to start with the Parent Trap thing." Taylor, you should have probably been said that a long time ago to tell your kids to ease up on you and Rich getting back together. You should have sat there and told him to ease up. But what does Rich do? Rich is like, nah, you know what? Listen, there's worse things that can happen than, you encouraging me to spend time with your lovely mother and yada yada yada. So pretty much you are encouraging this parent trap. That's okay. All right, fine, whatever. That makes sense. Um, it's like having two parents tell your children or tell your child opposite messages. hey, I think you should kind of ease up on this whole parent trap thing. No, he's fine. He's fine. Let him continue. Sat there, and I was like, Thomas, if you really didn't want to sit there and talk to Sheila, you could just not answer the phone, right? You could just totally did that, right? While you're at work. And of course, he sees one of the interns looking for um, no personality Carter. Carter went quote unquote off campus. Carter got issues of his own that he's too much of a spineless coward to sit there and deal with, but whatever. Um, so after that guy left, that's when he decides to talk to Sheila and just lays all the plans out and Stuffy oversees everything. And now, what is Stuffy going to sit there and do? Well, let's see. It's not Friday yet, but I'm pretty sure that Sheila's going to do something to make sure that Steffi does not say a damn thing. And plus, the whole maternity leave. So, there's that. So, yeah. Oh, Eric. I'm pretty sure a long time ago, he had an important story. He had some important stories and things of that nature. I remember the last story that I remember. I remember the last story of me watching with him was him and the whole, erectile dysfunction thing. What happened to that? We just gonna act like that didn't happen? We just gonna totally pretend that didn't happen? Her and um Quinn and Donna. Remember Donna? And I feel like I don't know why, but I feel like there's a lot of people that just do not like Donna. And I know some people don't like her because maybe her personality, or some people don't like her because of her looks. And I just kind of look at that and it's like, I feel like there's a sense of jealousy that comes with that. I remember recently saying that on GH, why some people don't like Sam, is because there's a certain level of jealousy. There's a certain level of jealousy. Sam looks hot, and some women, you know. Let me try to put it this way: there's a fine line between pretty and hot. Okay, um, and Sam, regardless of her personality for me, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like her personality. She's hot. Okay, she got a body, and some women don't like that. So sometimes I always sit there and wonder with you know, the hell is it? Donna. Is it that's the reason why some people don't like her? I know some people sit there and be like, oh well, she has enhancement. I was just sit there and say towards stuff. But I'm just like, is that the reason why you don't like her? Or do you not like her because of her personality? I remember me asking a question on Instagram to someone about why people don't like Donna because they had a picture and somebody was like, I don't like Donna. Or it was like, oh, good riddance or whatever. I was like, why? What's your problem with her? And I remember her saying she was like, I have my reasons. Now, granted, that's how I read it. And you can't read emotions through messages through writing. So that's how I took it. And I kind of snapped a little bit. And granted, she did go back, and I did apologize afterwards. But she told me the reason why she didn't like her, and it was more of a the whole family as far as the Logans go. But sometimes I just sit there and wonder, like, where does all this hate come from? Some of these, with some of these characters. Um, Anyway, I think I was meant to talk about Brooke and Eric. Anyway, he's just there for emotional support, telling her to believe despite all the odds and everything like that, and you still have a marriage. And I'm just like, do you? Do you, Brooke? Do you really still have a marriage? And it makes me question it because when she gets to talk to Ridge, and Ridge is like, listen, I'm worried about you, and this, that, and the third. And Brooke is like, I need you to come home. I want us to be a family again. I don't want a divorce. I want, you to be with me. You're still my husband, yada, yada, yada. I still want you in my life. Ridge is not really giving a lot of pushback. He's not sitting there saying, yo, listen, we're over, we're done, or anything like that. He hasn't really been sitting there saying anything as far as we're done and that's the end of that. So, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, Ridge, you're not doing Brooke any favors by giving her false hope. If you don't want to actually be with her, then you should just say so. But you do this whole thing where you're talking to Taylor and you're with Taylor and this, that, and the third. And then with Brooke, you're not really giving her any sort of final finale kind of thing with her. So it leaves her with this glimmer of hope. And it's like, bro, if you're done with her, then just say so. Because watching those scenes sometimes is a couple of things. It's somewhat painful. It's kind of annoying, and it's also kind of stupid. Um, and granted, I don't really have so much love for Brooke, but I don't really have that much hatred for her either. You know. But then again, I'm also late to the party, so I don't know all the bad stuff that Brooke has done. You know. So I can't really sit there and comment on it. But I'm like, bro, just say one thing or the other. You know? And she's not there complaining, talking about, oh, well, Deacon was the cause, or Deacon was the instrument or the tool that messed up my marriage. I was like, no, that was actually you. That was actually you and your choices that you made before you start drinking. But hey, whatever. Um. Anyway, Eric was there for a little bit, and then we didn't see any more of him. And it's here's the thing. Part of me actually missed Eric. It's something about that character I just like. But at the same time, his piss poor decision as far as firing Donna is something that I just really can't get past. I don't think HR should get past that either, but then again, I don't know what kind of company it is, and apparently, if your wife tells you that you sit there and fire someone, then you should just do it because that's what your wife says, and that somehow makes sense to him. No one sat there and fought him on that. Nope, nope, not even Brooke. That's her sister, but whatever. You know what? I'm putting way too much logic into a show that's 19 minutes, 18 minutes at best. So what the hell am I sitting there thinking about? And I feel like that's about it. So with that being said, I'm gonna go. I want to thank you for watching. Be safe. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video.